one of your fearless leaders here in Awaken Your Intuition. Decide to turn off that little green light there. So let's talk about dreams today, and I would love to hear about some of you guys' dreams. I believe I just saw someone posted about a dream. Dreams are interesting. I'm not gonna go look. You guys gonna have to pop on and tell me your dreams, and then I'll address them. But in general, dreams are a couple different things. They are your spirit leaving your body, going and existing on different planes of existence. And they're also doing other things as far as, I'm trying to think of the right words. You're processing things with your psyche. You're trying to unveil issues in your life that are causing you grief. I just recently heard of somebody that was having a dream because they're going through a divorce, and so they had a dream of their ex, and it was a pretty violent, as it was pretty, actually kind of more nightmarish dream, but it wasn't like, and I explained it to her. What I was being told was, it's not a bad thing. The dreams were not bad. They were a way that you were working out your issues on another plane of existence so that you can, I'm still going to go to this, so that you can still go and clear that stuff out of your life. So if you have some, like for example, if you have some hidden fears about a relationship, and like you're afraid when you're going through a divorce, the person's going to take you for everything you've got and, just really destroy you, then that can come out in a dream. Now, that doesn't mean it's a precog. So that confuses a lot of people. They'll think that it's a premonition. But I'll tell you right now, Dana and I love to give little psychic secrets out, is that very few psychics have precog dreams. And then the ones that do don't have them on a regular basis, they just have them from time to time. So, and you can also ask for the dreams to clarify things in your life. And that's what I do with, and you do that right before you go to sleep. You can say, I'm having an issue with this person. How do I deal with that? Can you come in my dream state and give me some direction? And a little example of what happens in the dream, as things, you get your answers. And they, again, may not be something that's really going to happen in the 3D world. It's more in the etheric world of your answers. I went on a vision quest many, many years ago, and I was preparing. Okay, I'm turning this down because for some reason my comments aren't showing on my computer, but they are showing here. So I'll look at you guys right here in a second. So when I was going on, I had a specific question for Vision Quest, which is what you need. And I'd done my 400 prayer ties. I had done all my preparation. And right before I went to Vision Quest, like the 3 days before, I got this. I had the reoccurring dream, same dream, little different scenario, but same outcome each night. That was my answer for my Vision Quest. So when I went on the Vision Quest, it was almost like a courtesy thing. So I didn't get any new answers because I'd already gotten them beforehand. So let me see. Melissa, you said, thank you for explaining this. I have had nightmares due to domestic violence from my ex-husband. I'm really sorry about that. There's so much domestic violence, and some of it is physical and some of it is emotional. And either is just as bad because they kind of coincide with each other. But you're working it out. You're working it out on that, in that area, so that you don't have to deal with it in the physical realm. You're releasing it. And when you learn to lucid dream. That means you're in control of your dreams. I love lucid dreaming. So basically, I like to simplify everything. If you're lucid dreaming, you're driving a car and you run into a tree and you crash your car. Then you're lucid dreaming, you go, oh no, let me back up. And now I'm driving my car and I'm going to swerve and I'm going to avoid the tree. That's how you can change the outcome of your dream and direct it. So that's an important thing to remember in the dream state. Again, how many of you guys dream about houses? That's a very reoccurring theme. A lot of people have house dreams of their house from childhood. And it can either be a good thing or a bad thing. But houses are basically you. So when I started dreaming about houses, it was many, many years ago. I mean, I think I was a child. And then the house was dilapidated. It was old. The attic was scary. I didn't want to go up to the attic. It was freaking me out. So every dream, as I progressed on my spiritual path, cleared out some of my old gunk, got my power, then the house got prettier. I wasn't scared of the attic anymore. It took me years. And now my house is gorgeous. White pillars, a beautiful pond, almost a lake near it. Lots and lots of rooms, huge amount of rooms. And I know it's for the people. It's not just for me, because I have to have a lot of rooms actually in the physical realm, which is part of our goal with our healing center that we will be creating. And have a place of a retreat for people to come and feel safe and get the healing that they need. And all of that was projected into my dream and progressed. Let's see, Becky, you're saying, I dreamed of someone who is special to me. We're not together. But I had one of my special, very vivid dream that we were together and in a relationship. I felt like he felt that too. It wasn't a dream, it was real life. And Becky, that does happen, where you almost dream share. It can be like dream walking, which you got to be careful about that, because it's not polite to go in somebody else's dream without permission. However, some of us, as we're developing, might do that subconsciously. My Reiki master teacher, who is second generation from Dr. Usui, his Reiki master's teacher was Mrs. Usui. When I met him the first time, he's like, oh, I know who you are. And I'm like, really? Because I just met him. He said, you're the little girl in my dreams. I recognize your energy. I'm like, oh. He goes, yeah, you come in my dreams and you're dancing in the meadow and you're just having so much fun. And I said, well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't come in your dreams uninvited. And he goes, it's okay, it makes me happy, and you're going to learn to do it consciously someday. So that's kind of the thing, is you will do it consciously eventually. So I'm just getting Becky with you. This was you were doing a dream share, whether he's conscious or not, and saw you in the dream. I don't know. But it's definitely something that your soul is working on, to reconnect with him on a very deep soul level. And Antonio McGuire, you wrote castle. So I'm assuming you dreamed of a castle. And I love that. Why not? We should all live in a castle, but I want it modern and updated so it's not cold and drafty. And Becky, you said it's definitely not intentional. No, a lot of the dreams, they're subconscious. We're working with our subconscious. And so that is something that makes a difference in how you progress through your dreams and interpret them. So if anybody else wants to ask about their dream, yeah, Antonio, you said you dreamed of living in a castle. Yes, I'm going to come visit you. And hey, you know what? That is a cool thing to do with one of your more advanced friends. If they're like lined up energetically, I used to do this with a girlfriend all the time. I'm like, I'm going to meet you on that park bench tonight in the dreams. And sometimes we would make it, sometimes we wouldn't. But it was a good practice, saying we would meet each other at a certain spot that we both were aware of in the dream state. And you kind of program yourself right before you go to sleep because you're most conscious there. Antonio. It didn't look, but it didn't look new on the inside. So Antonio, that just means the next time you go to sleep, say, "Show me my updated castle," because my house was a shambles when I first started with it, and then it got better and better and better. So you can upgrade in your dreams, and that usually means that you've been doing spiritual work yourself. That's another thing I found with flying. Any of you guys dreamed about flying? I want to hear all you guys that have dreamed about flying. Flying dreams are fabulous. I love to fly. And since I was a little child, I can't remember when I started dreaming of that. But I do remember going to the breakfast table, and my dad would say, "So, where did you go last night?" Because he dreamed about flying too. Now, this is my preacher dad. And so we would talk about our flying dreams, and he and I were the only ones in the family that did it. My mom's just rolling her eyes that we're nuts. I don't care. So but the flying dream started out where I could only get this far off the ground, and I didn't fly like Superman. I just kind of elevated, or levitated, and then I would get farther and farther up, and then I had problems with what do they call them? Lines, power lines. And the power lines, I was scared because I was afraid I'd get caught in them. Well, that's significant of how things can stop you in your spiritual growth, in your evolution. And then, just to make a long story short, it evolved from that into doing it really well and then teaching other people how to fly. And then I realized when I was having those dreams of teaching other people how to fly, I realized, I'm teaching other people how to develop their psychic gifts. And so it's a beautiful thing, how it kind of relates. Let's see, Cheryl Ann, you said I had a dream about my day that I had. Maybe it's stress. That's the body's way or the mind's way to work out the issues that you had during the day. So you had a stressful day, and you just kind of bring that energy into your dreams and kind of replay it over again. And it's kind of like after it loses its punch after a while. And that's the way the mind works. Okay, it's not so bad. Look, we just did it again and it didn't kill you. So you're going to be okay. So that is actually a good thing. So Isodine dreamed last night someone was pulling something out of my ear. Very strange. Yes, that's awesome. Because let's think about that. If somebody's pulling something out of your ear, there's something deep inside of you that needs to come out. And I'm hearing for you particularly, it is your psychic gifts. So anyway, that's part of what happens. Is just don't dive too deep into it. You can look at a dream journal, you can look at all these symbols, and they may not mean anything to you. They might, so it can be helpful, but it's also, you can get stuck. What's a good symbol for somebody may not be for someone else. Like, I have a friend that has a snake, and she loves her snake, big boa snake. And but if somebody else dreams about a snake, they're going to be freaked out. And if with her, she dreams about a snake, she's going to think it's awesome. So it means something different to every person, the symbols do. You have to find out what your symbols are. Marianne, hi Morgana, I've had a recurring dream for months. It was a white light all the time, telling me information. I ignored it until one time it spoke louder and said to me, Marianne, it's not just you, it's Hector too. I started seeking medical help and found out my husband and I were diabetics. That is really cool. And that is, I found that before in dreams too. You have to dive in a little deep to find out what's reason. And you had this white light coming to you. That's the angel. That's an angel coming and saying, hey, you got to pay attention. Um, I had a dream where I was told Fieldspar. That was just what came. Fieldspar. You got to get Fieldspar. I'm like, Fieldspar? What exactly is Fieldspar? Where is it from? So I looked up Fieldspar, and make a long story short, I found out it was connected in some way to iodine. Long story short is that it I needed more iodine. So I read the book The Iodine Crisis. Highly recommend it, guys. Get educated on that. It's totally flipped my life around, and I've had more energy, focus. My brain's working better. It's phenomenal. But that was all from a dream where they said Fieldspar. So very similar to what you got, Marianne. So smart lady to get that checked out, and I'm glad you did. Connie, I dreamed my partner was approached for a reality TV show. He was resistant due to the way he was approached. They were pumping water into his Suburban, but I think he would do well in this venture. And that's possible, but again, usually we don't get precog dreams. I've met some that do. In fact, I know one psychic, that's how she makes her living. People will ask her will ask a question, and then she will send it out, go to the dream state and send that message out to the universe and get it in her dreams. But why not? Try it out. See if it works. Antonio, you said yes with angel wings. Oh, so you've flown too and you had angel wings. That's cool. Um, that's a whole interesting story about how the angels actually fly. Um, Becky, what does it mean when you dream something and it happens in real life exactly as you dreamed it? Doesn't happen often, but I can always tell which ones happen and which ones won't. Well, obviously you're very gifted, Becky. And it's time for you to really develop your gifts. So like I said, there's not very many psychics who have these kind of dreams. And the fact that you can tell which one's precog and which isn't, that's amazing. So kudos to you, girl. Let's get you some training. We do have an Angel Empath course available, and it's a $555 value for only $11 right now. And then, of course, we have our free masterclass. And then when you're ready, for any of you guys watching, you guys get ready, then let's get you started on the 12-week course and really transform your life. It's amazing. I am just so proud of our students going from 0 to 1,000 miles an hour in that 12 weeks, and how they change their lives, have better relationships and on, and understand their dreams. So, Marianne, I always fly like an angel, and my wings would heal people on the earth. That's really cool. I love that. Um, yeah, you would really do well in our course too, because I've already felt your energy before. You have beautiful energy, Marianne. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Um, Becky, they don't happen right away, but sometimes within 4 weeks and sometimes a few months. And that is, time in spirit world is much different than time in our physical world. So that's always funny. Sabini, now I'm not pronouncing that name right, but I know who you are, babe. Love you and miss your face. Shortly after my dear friend Lindsay passed away, I had a dream. She met me all dressed in white at our favorite pizza place in Long Island. It was complete affirmation that she was okay, moving on to better things with new work to do. I dearly miss her. or miss her dearly, but that dream helped with closure and reassurance. And you know what? That's dreams will do that a lot of times. Deceased people will come in the dreams, let you know that they're okay and they're ready to go. And they're going on their new adventure, and yeah, they're going without you. But when you develop your mediumship gifts, and Sabina, or Sabina, Sabi, I'm going to call you Sabi. Um, you're gifted. You know this. You're one of my Reiki masters and very dear to my heart. So those gifts are something you could really tap into and help other people as well. Um, Let me see any other questions. Well, Maureen, I have a question. If you want, can you reveal my angel names? Sabi. Okay, I got it. Um, yes, yes and no. So what I want you to do, I can tell you your angel's name. Oh no, it's really complicated. I can't pronounce this language. It's a whole different language. Um, it's kind of a rough sound to it. Katarine, something like that. Um, Take on Amazon, I have a little book and it has 3 simple ways to connect with your angels. It'll help you connect with your angel and find out your angel name. It's only $3.99. Go to Amazon, put my name in, Morgana Star, and get that little ebook, Divine Footprints Upon the Earth. It's the only ebook I have at this point. So get that. Um, and then you'll get more clarity and better connection with your angel. So knowing your angel name and not connecting with your angels, what a lot of people do. So it doesn't matter if you know their name. You got to really connect with them. Um, Marianne, thanks for asking about pronunciation of my name. Just remember Robin Hood's main squeeze. Oh, yes, awesome. Jessica, thank you, and thank you. I don't think it's Katrina Hamarel. It is a really, it is very ancient. Well, angels are ancient. Angels, I can't talk. Angels are ancient. And, but they're coming up with a real, almost a guttural sound with their name. And he's talking about bringing up power. It is a male angel that's coming up, taking the male form for you. And Marianne, what is my angel name? Do you realize what you just asked? You ask what your angel name is, not what your angel's name is. And I'm loving that because you do have some angelic energy that's very attached to you. And hi, Hope from Tennessee. You have a very sweet angel, Marianne, around you, very calming. And it sounds a little bit like serene, serene, serene. That's all they're telling me so far. Again, do the meditation that we have. And do the empath course. We've got some cool little meditations on that or activations. And that also raises your vibration so you can connect with them because the angels are like way up here and we're down here. So we have to raise our vibration and then they're going to be able to reach us. So Humarine, you had a dream, one of this, and it was a female warrior. Angels morph from male to female depending on what you need. So there's a male aspect of every angel. And you also have more than one angel that comes around from time to time. Especially if you work with an L, she will bring whatever angel you need at that time. You have one angel that's assigned to you, or they volunteered to be with you. That's more like it. And so that is also connecting with them on a deep level. They're your friend. They're not just hanging out. They want to help you. They want to be part of your life. And good for you for meditating. Hope, do I have an angel around me? Yes. And I'm trying to see who the angel is that's around you, Hope. Um, Very big, very powerful angel. Um, and I do get the female energy with her, but I'm also seeing a male, and it's like they're back to back, facing outwards. There's some things that you have to cut through to deal with in your life, and so that's why you've got this extra power punch right now. And they said it's time to start developing your gifts so that you can help the world. You know you've always been supposed to help the world in a grand way. You know this, but you haven't figured out what. And so that's kind of why you've bounced around and not really known or had the focus that you wanted to have because you weren't sure what it was that you were supposed to do. So, I don't know. I rambled, so I don't know if I answered your question, Hope. Really, really recommend about the angels. Get on Amazon. Morgana Starr. It's called Divine Footprints Upon the Earth. Information about angels that you probably not read anywhere. And just download it to us. And then our Angel Empath course that Dana and I just put together. So that's going to help you tremendously, especially since most of you people are here because you are empaths. And okay, I get distracted. You're empaths and you're supposed to be helping the world, but a lot of times you feel like a victim because it's a little overwhelming right now for empaths. So you got to find your boundaries, your balance. Humarine, you said, is Serena an archangel, and I'm hearing yes. Now, I want to explain something about archangels, and I'm going to wrap this up. So, a lot of people want an archangel around them. I don't even remember who it was that I said that was the name of their angel. But an archangel is there only around people that are going to be of a huge service to humanity. And so if you're just going to live a normal human life and you want a family and you just want to live the regular 3D life, let's put it that way, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you will not have an archangel with you because they got better things to do. They want to change the vibration of this planet, of this earth, of humanity, and to raise it. And they will work with the humans that are willing to be their voice and give the messages. So that is important to remember as well. And Hope, you said that makes perfect sense to me. I'm trying to figure out my gifts. I've been told I'm a healer. I've not embraced it yet. Thank you so much. So another place for you to start besides that little course is the Angel Empath course. And you go to angelempath.com. It's real easy. Is to get a Reiki attunement. And Dana and I do those either in person or we do most of ours via Zoom. And it's amazing how the energy just goes through the airwaves. We just, Dana just did one on one of our students that is in Canada, and she's just already shifting within just a few hours. So this is amazing how Reiki will elevate you. And I just have to say, it definitely is the vibration shifting just up to a much, much higher level. And our Reiki, we're third generation from Dr. Asui. We bring in the angels. We're bringing in new information. Our Reiki students are like Reiki on steroids. So it's pretty phenomenal. Hope I am as you. Let's take a course together. Yes, let's do it. Take the master course, girls. Take that one. And it's a short little course. I think it's probably 35-40 minutes. And then book a call with us. We have a lot of people that are friends that are taking our 12-week course. So when you're really serious and you're ready to dive in and you want someone to guide you, avoid the pitfalls, find out who your angel is. We've got one of our graduates is now doing remote viewing and finding lost people. That's amazing to me. We have another graduate that is doing readings. She's doing healings on people. She's doing psychic surgery. We're going to dive into that a little bit more. And it is so incredible what our students are doing. And Sabi, you said I highly recommend the Reiki Masters course. Yes, so go down the journey. Reiki 1 for yourself in 21 days. You do Reiki 2, and that is to do long distance Reiki on each other, on other people, on animals, plants, inanimate, so to speak, objects. You can charge your crystals with Reiki. If you're a musician, you can charge your instruments with it, your paintbrushes. It's incredible what you can do with Reiki. Stops bleeding really, really fast. That's another great thing with Reiki. So I could go on and on about Reiki. Reiki is what popped open both Dana and my third eyes. Third eyes? Her third eye and mine. It was, I hadn't done readings my whole life. As a Christian, that was sinful. So as I was going through my awakening, I found Reiki. And after my second level Reiki, I started doing readings online and becoming a professional psychic. I can't say the words, but I was getting paid and making a living that way. And it was all due to popping this wide open. So we give like 3 secret symbols with our Reiki attunements that will make a huge difference. So, Aaron, I'll get to you here. I had a dream. I'm waiting to be posted out there. I want the cards that were in it to meet the beings I saw in it. And you sent me some messages. I didn't see any messages. So maybe it's in the other folder. Maybe we're not friends on Facebook. Why? Why did that happen, Aaron? I'll make sure that I take care of that. And if we're not friends on Facebook, I'll make sure that happens. And I'll check your, I'll approve your post, because I saw your post real quick right before I got on, and then I didn't have time to go ahead and press that. Yeah, you don't know either. Something's wrong there, Aaron. We got to fix that. You have actually your energy is so sweet. Your energy is a little bit like Sabi's energy. Oh gosh, now I'm gonna get emotional because I love you, Sabi, and I do miss you. And oh gosh, why do I do this? I just get so freaking emotional as the love comes out, and because I really care about you people. I care about all of you, and especially my students that I've had time to get to know and really connect with, and I see how terribly amazing they are. And Aaron, you've got that same energy. You feel very almost like I want to say like my kid. Very fierce energy, very gentle energy, very huge energy. And a lot of people are, I feel that for a lot of you, that you guys that jump on the live, you're very near and dear to my heart as well. So we will take care of that. I could stay on and keep talking. Love you all so much, and stay safe out there. Keep enjoying your dreams. Write them down. Keep a notebook by your bed. Write it down. Say it aloud. Say your dreams aloud before you get out of bed. That's what I always do, because if I don't, I will forget them. You can say it to your dog or your cat. It's to the air. It doesn't matter. But after you've said it, then it gets a little more implanted in your mind, and then you can jot down some notes about it. So, oh, Tammy, you just popped on, so I don't want to leave you hanging. Um, Hoping you can help me. I've been dreaming about this guy. I have no idea why. I'm trying to be more intuitive, and everything's more very confusing. Sometimes our dreams are taking us, especially when it's about someone else, that there's issues that we've got to clear with that person. Or maybe our spirit is longing for them, and that can also be the reason. Again, the Angel Empath, go to angelempath.com, take our course. It's only $11. It is a $555 value. Dana and I wanted to do something nice for you guys and give you something that you tangible that you could help start developing your gifts. So love you all, and we'll be seeing you on. Just keep active on this page. Keep posting your questions. Erin, I'm gonna go approve yours and go look at it right now. So love you all. Bye.